Hello, and welcome to week 3 of our course in Marketing Fundamentals. This week, we're going to talk about products and services. The marketplace and marketing is a mix of both products and services, and we'll talk about that a little bit more during our Engagely session this week on Monday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Details are in the course room Engagely section, and you can use that link through Engagely to join. And we'll talk about, why do we pick particular brands? How are they categorized and prioritized for us to buy them? Is it value? Is it this is just what I always do? Is it budget driven? There's a whole host of components that go into the marketing mix, as they call it, with products and services. So we'll talk about that this week. We'll also have daily bonus questions Monday through Friday. They're up for 24 hours. Try to jump in there and catch it. It's extra credit, and it's kind of spread out through the whole course over the 10 weeks so that you kind of can do those extra credit points and have that built into your final grade. As I mentioned, we have our learning session at 1 o'clock on Monday, Eastern Time. And if you can't attend live, you can watch the recording using the link to the Engagely session and to enter the playback room. You will have 7 days to watch it. And as again, I've said in previous weeks, you will want to make sure that you set aside an hour in its entirety to make sure that you can watch the whole hour and the whole session and get full credit for it. Because if you stop and start, go forward and go back and pause, it messes up the log time and the timing of it. So then the grade would not port over to the grade book. So just be mindful and make sure that you have that block of time available to do that. Also, we will have our Yellow Dig questions. A block of new questions will be put up. Again, your score goes down. 100 new points are added to the point bank, and as you type and answer and discuss with your peers, you'll see your score go up at the end of each week. Try to post early, like by Thursday, so that you have the benefit of interaction with your peers during the week. I will be in there posting as well. Also, we will start to prepare for our assignment in week 4. So we try to make it manageable, break it down into manageable chunks. So you're going to choose the Red Bull case study. It is the information is in the Red Bull resources section of the reading material list. Read about the company, and again, it's about the hypothetical information for the line of new coffee flavored drinks. So that will be your topic, is the coffee flavored drinks. And then go through the scoring guide and make sure that you align your information that you include in your submission with what's in the grading rubric. As I described and outlined in week 1, if you have just bullet points or very basic information, that's a basic criteria. If you have basic information with explanation and details, that's proficient. And then for distinguished, you're going to need to make sure that you add a link to a resource or a quote, and that it is appropriately cited according to the APA format. Now, there are 2 kinds of formats that are acceptable for this assignment in week 4. The first one is a paper. It's an email. It's a 2-page email. It would be like in a memo format. Dear sales team, and then it would be from you, and then you would write out your information for the Red Bull case study. And then the second format is a PowerPoint presentation. There is a template in the week 3 format section, and it should be 4 slides, excluding title and reference page. They should have their own slide. And my suggestion to you is to make each slide 1 criteria from the grading rubric and cover all that information. I cannot see any notes. So everything that you have for your information for your assignment needs to be on the slide. What happens when you upload the assessment, it turns it into a PDF. It's not a PowerPoint presentation anymore. So it's not like I can download it, open it up in PowerPoint, and read your notes or anything else. No, it turns it into a PDF, so it becomes a static document. So make sure that you put everything on each slide that you want to include to meet the criteria in the scoring guide. And I'm in the course room every day. Excuse me. Also, for the Red Bull, you need to have 3 resources on that on the reference slide, the references that you use. So one would be the case study, one would be your text for the week, or OpenStax text, and then another source, perhaps a Red Bull. You might want to go to their website and find out what kind of how they operate as a company. They're very resourceful, and just kind of include that information in your paper for your references. I'm in the course room every day. If you have any questions, please shoot me an email, write a note in Ask Your Instructor section, and or send me a text. I will answer and reply as soon as usually within 24 hours, but as soon as I get it. I'll be there to answer any questions that you may have as we prepare for our assignment next week.